We've got temps in the 20s Fahrenheit. We've got gusts of wind upwards 40 miles an hour. As you can see, there's some snowy precipitation. You're watching Small Plots with Kevin. I'm Kevin. Let's go on a little stroll through downtown here today. Haven't done one of these videos in a while. Kind of just see the sights, see the sounds. It is freezing out, but I'm looking forward to the walk and taking you guys along. I haven't made a video like this in probably over a year. Used to kind of make more of these. Let me know after you watch the whole thing, if you've watched any of it now. So I used to do them a lot more and interstitially kind of weave them in the camping videos. Really tough to get out for camping videos every week, especially towards the end of the year here. Projects are ramping up, work is busy. I just can't take the time, unfortunately, to go out for a full camp. So there's the beauty of a video like this. They said construction was done on this street. I'm looking at some construction right now. What's going on here? It's all a farce. One of my favorite buildings here. I think it's like a life insurance building or something now. It used to be probably like a bank. Looks like maybe it's a bank. Here's this nice plaque telling us all the information we need to know. There's actually a lot of things going on. State Street, downtown Rochester here. Wrapping up the construction of the street there. This building right next to me, the L. Wanger Berry building, is getting rehabbed currently for apartments and retail. That's always lovely to see. Ooh, is this a new wine bar? Wine bar, gotta check out that wine bar. Coming up here is Rochester's Chinatown, which is really just an old abandoned Chinese restaurant with those pillars, and that's it. That's Chinatown. Really like for them to do something with this building here. It's an old bar. I think it was an old gay bar or something. It's just been, oh, maybe this one. Maybe this was the old bar. I don't know what that was. The one that says Motor. I think that was the bar. The gallery, restaurant and lounge. That's been empty for a long time, but I don't know, boards are on the windows. Maybe somebody's doing a thing. Maybe somebody's doing a thing with it. We'll see. This stuff, all relatively new. Love to see it. This stuff, all relatively new as well. Love to see that as well. We got Pizza Stop, some of the best pizza you'll find in the city of Rochester. I personally enjoy it. This stuff, pretty much new. Look at this. State Street's booming. It's one of my favorite streets in the city. It's just cool. Here you got the Spirit Room. I think last time I walked down State Street and pointed out the Spirit Room, I described it as going to your grandma's house if your grandma smoked weed and worshiped Satan, and then whoever was in charge of their social media account caught wind of that, and they thought that was nice. So shout out if you guys see this again. I'm just gonna I don't have anything new to add. I haven't been there in years. All right, let's, okay. Construction's over. So you can see, no more construction. Just a quick aside here, if any of you are watching the current season of 90 Day Fiancé, you'll know that there's a person from my city, Rochester, on that show. Her name is Ashley, and I actually do know her. I do know Ashley, or knew her. We haven't spoken in many years, but we used to be friends. We used to hang out like all the time. Back like, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago. Sweet girl. It's been cool to see her on TV, and I'm glad she's finding success with that. So shout out to Ashley, and make sure you guys go watch that to see more of Rochester, I guess. Now this area I'm in now is where it starts to get pretty desolate. This is kind of the area where a lot of the Kodak office buildings were and are. Kodak still technically exists, even though it's not really great. There's the Kodak Tower right behind me there. This is what's known as the High Falls neighborhood, named after the giant waterfalls right over there. We'll get there. We'll get to the waterfall. I've shown it in previous videos. This isn't really going to be like a comprehensive history tour or anything like that. It's literally just me walking around the area, seeing some stuff and telling you what I see. That's what it is. It's like a vlog. It's a vlog. It's a vlog, really. But bustling. You see the bustling streets. There's a guy over there. There's a couple of cars. I think I'm just gonna cross the street. Just gonna go. It's like nobody here. Not the most bustling area of the city by far. There's a TV station, WXXI, local PBS affiliate. Coming up here is a construction project that I think is going to be pretty cool once it's finished. We got this building right here that used to be, I believe, a hotel. I want to say like Fox's Hotel or something back in the day, like the day being like late 1800s, early 1900s. So they're rehabbing this right now to be apartments, and this whole stretch down the road here also rehabbing into apartment. Apartments may not sound very thrilling or fancy, but a city lives and dies partly due to its density, and Rochester got urban renewaled to oblivion back in the 60s and 70s, essentially turning downtown into a glorified suburbia. So ever since then, it's been a slow crawl back to density as people realize, hey, a city needs density. Yeah, who would have thought, huh? So I like to see more apartments moving in, brings more life to neighborhoods, things like that. I really like this little neighborhood, the High Falls neighborhood. They've never known what to do with it. They tried a few things over the years back in the 90s. They tried to make it an entertainment district. It didn't really last very long. There's not enough people in the city to support multiple entertainment districts, and there was another couple more that were more established that are still there today. So after the entertainment district kind of fizzled out, this area kind of became mostly offices and some commercial space, some apartments, which you know I just showed they're building more of. Beautiful old area of the city, probably the oldest area of the city. This is kind of where Rochester probably, I don't know if it's the first neighborhood, but it's got to be one of the first neighborhoods, if not the first neighborhood. Some very old buildings here, dating back to the early 19th century. And unfortunately, I'd love to walk up farther and get on the Pont de Rhin, our local giant bridge that goes across the gorge, but it's under construction till the end of next summer, I believe, with some improvements, pedestrian improvements. Yeah, the whole top of the bridge is just completely off. All right, well, let's go this way then. Trying to get a view of the falls because you can't get on the bridge there, so but I couldn't. No view can be had, so sorry that I said we were going to see the falls. Here's a picture of the falls in question, or you can watch another video from like a year or more ago and see the falls. They haven't really changed, you know. They're falls, they're waterfall. It's a waterfall. It's a waterfall. Right here we have the Triphammer Forge, made circa 1816, helped to churn the flour that Rochester would make. It was once known as the Flour City. It's kind of how the city got its start. It's been known as many things throughout the years, starting with the F-L-O-U-R, Flower City. We've been the World Imaging Center. I don't think we're that anymore. That was more back in the heyday of Kodak and Xerox. And now we're the Flower, F-L-O-W-E-R City, because of the amount of nurseries per capita or something like that. There's a lot of flowers, a lot of nurseries. Flowers love the juicy ground to grow here in Rochester. They love our juicy Rochester ground. You know, it's not the longest or most in-depth video in the world, but I got one more place I want to check out. If you've seen me go on random walks in this neighborhood before, I think you know what's coming next. Something I'm very passionate about, something I think everybody needs to be very passionate about. Yeah. Yes, that's right. We're talking about the P-Tunnel. Hashtag save the P-Tunnel. This expressway through the city is getting taken out. I'm gonna get run over. When they take this expressway out, they're taking the P-Tunnel with it. Save the P-Tunnel. It's an important, integral part of infrastructure in the city. Oh yeah. That's the piss. That's the piss smell that you're hoping to get. This is the P-Tunnel. We need to hashtag save the P-Tunnel. P-Tunnel is one of the most important things in the city. That guy thinks so too. Well, thanks for joining me on this little stroll on this snowy, cold, windy day. I'll be getting out for a camp pretty soon here, guys. I just have some deadlines I got to wrap up. Just unfortunately no time to take for camping. That's basically like 2 days that I don't get out of the week to camp and then to edit the camp. And I just have so much work I got to get done. Deadlines are creeping in, which is great. This is really great right before the holiday season here. Well, really kind of in the holiday season now, but well, thanks for watching, everybody. This has been Small Plots with Kevin. I'm Kevin. Don't forget, new episode of Small Plots like Tuesdays and stuff, maybe, you know? Sometimes there's Tuesdays, if I can do it. Well, thanks for watching until the very end here, everybody. I'll catch you on that. I'm sorry, it's not a camping video, guys. I'll hit you up with one of those soon. Nexty. Mwah.